Be sure to watch until the end of the video for details on how to win an epic pair of headphones from Massdrop. Hi-Fi Man has a couple of really interesting new options. The Edition X, they're huge and they're beautiful. These are planar, of course. Now the impedance is nice and low, so you can drive them with just about anything. Even your phone can drive these. They sound amazing. The price is $17.99, so they're expensive, but they sound like a $1,700, $1,800 pair of headphones. Now, those are awesome. My pick for my favorite here, though, the Edition S. They're slightly smaller, similar technology. Again, they're still planar. 32 ohm impedance, 15 to 22,000 hertz. That's the response. These have a very similar sound. They're a little bit smaller, not quite as comfortable, but they're $249. They sound about 80% as good, possibly slightly smaller soundstage. But the interesting thing is the side, they're closed back. You can remove the panels on each side and make them open back. It opened it up a little bit. I didn't notice that much difference, but still, they're extremely crisp. They have decent bass, and just the stuff that Hi-Fi Man makes always has this incredibly crisp sound. So these are one of my picks for best of the show. All right, guys, I'm really excited about these from Biodynamic, the DT-1770. So if you like the DT-770, this is sort of the big brother. It's slightly more premium in every way. You got the Tesla drivers, the Tesla 2.0 drivers. So they fixed my main gripe with the 770 was that it was a bit too hi-fi to use in the studio. The mids were a bit subdued, but it did have a nice kick and nice highs. This one, the mids are boosted up a little bit. So these I would actually use in the studio without any qualms at all. And they're extremely comfortable. It's not quite the premium fit, so you got a little bit more clamping factor. Might see another version of that, I'm not sure, but as it is right now, this is a hell of a closed back set of headphones. The impedance on that is 250 ohms, but it shouldn't be too difficult to drive with, for the applications for most people are going to be using it for. Anyway, these are my picks so far for in this price range. The map is going to be $599. You probably see them a little cheaper on Massdrop or something like that in the near future. Who knows? But these are probably going to be my pick for the best closed back that I've heard here at the show in that price range. We stopped by Samson in our quest for headphones, and Samson has made a very inexpensive studio reference grade, in my opinion, set of headphones right here. Now this is the Z55. Frequency response range on this is 10,000 to 25,000 hertz, and this one has some pretty interesting things going on. First off, they're pretty comfortable. That's lamb skin right there. Nice and soft. You can actually tell the difference. It's softer. They collapse. There we go. They collapse just like that. And as far as the audio, they sound a lot like my Sony 7506, the MDR 7506, which I use a lot for studio reference monitors. Now this is slightly different in the sense that it's not so harsh in the treble range. It's one of the complaints I have about the Sonys, that they're a little bit harsh in the treble range. So this gives us a very nice flat frequency response. They're portable. We have 3 different cords. One has the curly thing, which I don't like. You got a nice long cord, and there's also a mobile cord. So you have 3 different options with the detachable cord. That's also a bonus. So you're getting it's around the $200 MSRP, and yeah, I'm expecting these to be pretty hot. Z55s again. We'll see you guys in the internet. Last thing, 45mm drivers. There it is. We are at Monoprice. So the first thing I did was check out all of these headphones because they look pretty premium, but the prices are kind of ridiculously low. So let's go through them. Bluetooth over-the-ear headphones, very soft cushions right there. Metal on the top, they fold up and everything. So I tried these on. The sound on these is actually really nice. Sort of a hi-fi sound, nice clarity in the high frequencies, 20 to 20,000 hertz response range, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz response range. So really nice on those. I think these are my favorite as far as the sound goes. Second favorite over here. They have a little bit of a roll off in the top, so they're going to be better for like dance music and anything with a beat. Probably not the best for folk. I would probably go for something like this for folk. And then over here, these are sort of the miracles. $14.99. I thought there's no way that these are going to sound good. I think they sound about like $50 worth of speaker. They don't compete with some of the cheaper over-the-ear headphones, but as far as on-the-ear, if you want on-the-ear, you're probably not going to do much better than this. So I think that right here we've got 3 of the best sounding in their price range headphones that I've heard. So good job, Monoprice. That's really nice. Now, how about some dual driver earbuds? Mini drivers? I should have Mini Driver talk about these things. Now I put these on, and these are only $19.99. I just buy them. That's pretty much it, guys. They sound really clean. Of course, they're tiny, so their bass is not too punchy, but it's there. It's not like it's not there. You got a nice kick and all that. So those things had a really clean sound. I wouldn't call them, studio monitors or anything, but for earbuds, they have a nice sound. It's certainly better than those silly white earbuds that everyone runs around with. Replace your white earbuds with these, or else. I'm serious. I'm not joking.
Massdrop would like to show their support to the headphone and audiophile communities, and they're doing so by giving away a pair of Fostex X Massdrop TH-X00 headphones. They work together with Fostex. If you're familiar with the Denon D series, they're going to sound and feel a lot like that. These headphones are premium. That's mahogany. They've got 50mm drivers. Check out the link in the description for contest details. Your first and primary way to enter is to be a member of Massdrop. After that, you can get additional entries from sharing, liking them on social media, and several other things. Just go ahead and click on the link in the description, and best of luck. Thanks again to Massdrop.
What do you think?
What?